Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. Chuck here. We got a list of 7 properties coming off the weekend and just kind of a nice, steady, normal pace as we turn the corner on December. First one up is Colson Avenue, 3849. You've got 2-car wide parking in the driveway, 35 by about a 120 lot. It actually looks like a pretty decent home. It's basically just one long room plus a kitchen just around the corner here. Crown moldings, hardwood floors. The kitchen's not huge. I have a feeling that's probably why it's not why it's been out for a little while. You could even cut a half wall here just to kind of open the space up a little bit. You could even do a little breakfast bar if there's enough space. Overall, though, I would say it's looking okay for the price. I mean, comparing, there's been homes that have sold right around this price that I think represent similar value. So it might just be a question. I mean, things are taking a little bit longer to sell right now, and it's a normal part of the season. Lydia's at $395. You're basically buying the lot, so don't get drawn in by this picture. You're buying a vacant piece of land, 50 by 130. Typically, we've seen lots that are even 60 by 120, those kind of things. The frontage tends to mean a little bit more than the actual depth, but you also look at the total lot area because oftentimes you can get a coverage of a certain amount as a percentage of the lot. So obviously, the more total area, the bigger the house you can put on if that's what's important. The 395 seems a bit high to me. I would say it's a very good street. I would expect it to be a little closer to the mid than the high 300s. And then apparently the design drawings, building permits would be bought separately. So I'm not really sure what they'd be dealing with there. But if you're looking for vacant land, it's one of the few options. And honestly, you can't find a better street than Lydia. Clark Boulevard, 399. We're talking about an 1860 square foot semi-detached. Very good price for this one. Tiles on diagonal, hardwood stairs. That's your front living dining right here. And then you've got your family, which they've used as a dining room. You see some people do that too. They've got the cutout here. There's the kitchen, decent looking backsplash. It would have been a good idea to change that to a black or a stainless steel hood. But overall, it's got 4 bedrooms plus a laundry upstairs. There's the master ensuite. And I think that's a tremendous bargain at that price. Harkin Place is $499, and so it's a detached, looks like a 2-car garage, 4-bedroom, 9-foot ceilings, hardwood floors on the main level. You're basically looking at a living dining plus a family plus the kitchen. That's a good amount of space for this home, especially because they're not on especially wide lots. But granite counters, hardwood floors. There's a lot of stuff in that for $499, I'll tell you that. McNiven is $549. It's about a 2-acre property. Looks like it's set back pretty far from the road. There's an in-ground pool, and there's no inside shot. So that's something that that may be a factor here. 3-bedroom home. It looks like they've got a specific date in mind of mid-February. I think they priced it to sell because really you're getting a 2,000 square foot home on 2 acres with a pool at $549. Like, that's a pretty good deal. Even if you put 100 grand into this one, I think it would still retain its value, really. Maddox is $829. It says it's 3,800 square feet in the description. If you type in Mattamy Queens Grove, you're going to see that for the most part, it's about 3,600 square feet. It's got a nice floor plan. There's actually 2 different staircases that go upstairs. That's your front room. You've got a big kitchen here, and obviously you've got the upgraded countertops, the hardwood floors, California shutters. And I would say it looks like it shows very well. That almost looks like prison to me. I'd want to see a little bit more of the yard than just this this sort of lattice work box, I guess you could say. So anyways, the virtual tours there, $829. It's getting tougher to sell a home in this price range, absolutely. And so you've got I guess that there's a loft upstairs. You could sort of have a little nook to do work. And it's a 3-car tandem garage, which is kind of neat too. So you've got 1, 2, and then I believe the 3rd one is behind there. So if you had a hobby car, this could be one of those homes that really fulfills a need that a lot of homes really can't give you. If you're looking for sheltered, a sheltered area to put that car. So anyways, 829, tough to sell in that price range right now. Trafalgar's at basically 1.995. It's been out off and on for probably the last year and a half. Beautiful back, like, I mean, the appearance there looks tremendous. 6.43 acres, and the house itself is nothing to sneeze at too. With stuff in this price range, you gotta go see it because there's just so much customization. You can't, I've talked about this on Daily Homes, you cannot summarize a home like this in 9 pictures and maybe 450 characters. It just doesn't work that way. Coach house, workshop, all kinds of stuff included with this. The one problem I have with this description, 5 minutes from Erin Mills Town Center. I'll issue a challenge out there to anybody who's willing to drive into the driveway of this home and then make it to Erin Mills Town Center in 5 minutes. It won't happen. I guarantee that. It's not that far. You might get 10 if it's a good day, but 5 is a little tight. I cannot imagine that happening, and that's where it's at. So 7 listings. If you need any help, just give us a call. Buying, selling, investing. We've got some great stuff, information that's come to us about investing in real estate. I'm going to see if I can get a seminar together pretty quick for that, and I think you'll be very pleased if you're an investor. A lot of things that people think are good investments that just because they kind of break even on the numbers, some people are even happy with that. There's a much bigger world out there. So anyways, have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow with more Milton Daily Homes.